제일 빨리 먹었어요. So a lot has changed since my last What I Eat in a Day video. We were doing renovations in our kitchen and now things are so different. We finally have our own space, our own appliances. It's really beautiful in here. I can't wait to show you guys. Ever since we moved back, we've just been trying to cook a lot more at home and just be a lot more health conscious. Speaking of health, today's sponsor is Hum Nutrition, so I'll talk about them a little bit later in this video, but let's go ahead and hop right into what we are eating right now, which is cereal. I don't have a ton of time in the mornings. Both kids have been home with us 24/7 for the last few months. It's just the quickest, easiest way to get a little something in my system. I will say I have been incorporating oat milk every time I eat cereal, but also when I am drinking my beverages. So what I made today is actually one of my favorite morning rituals, which is to have a genmai cha, which is sort of like green tea mixed with, I think, toasted barley. That makes it so that there's a little bit less caffeine, but you still get a really nice nutty flavor along with the green tea flavor, which I really love. So it's like a micro pick-me-up in the mornings. I'm not a coffee drinker, so that's sort of my own way of getting just like a little awake in the morning, which, you know, we all need that. I don't always know when my drink is gonna get cold if I use a regular mug, so I just love having an insulated thermos so that it keeps my drink warm in the morning. I just add a little oat milk and honey to sweeten it. So what we are having for lunch here is we have one of my favorite Korean soups. It's a radish soup. We call it Homecooked, and the radish tastes almost like, wouldn't you say it's like a potato? Like, it's really tender. Ben's right here. The radish just tastes so tender. It's almost like a potato, but without the graininess. It's just really, really delicious. For the kids, we just mix it together. We say like maro mogo. We just put the rice right in the soup so it's easy for them to feed themselves. But for us, we have our rice here, plus we have, what is this? This is anchovy. I think they're little anchovies with nuts. My mom made this as a side dish. This is dried mu, actually. It's more radish. Mu mallengi. Mu mallengi. We call these side dishes in Korean banchan. We always just feel more like it's a really hearty, good meal if there's more banchan. Usually Ben and I, if it's just us, we'll just go to the Korean market and pick up different banchan to eat, but when my mom visits, she usually makes them for us, so we have a lot of handmade ones right here. Got some asparagus, some dried squid, our rice, and then for our kimchi, we also have radish kimchi today.
Radish everything.
Radish everything. We have like 3 different radishes here. 깍두기, thank you. 엄마가 제일 빨리 먹었어요. 굉장히 맛있게 만들었어요. Good job, Ben. So we just cleaned up, the kids are down for their nap. This is usually the time where I will take any kind of vitamins and supplements for the day. So this is usually the perfect time where I just get a little moment of silence. The supplements that I have been really into lately are by Hum Nutrition. What I really like about this company in particular, it's all sustainably sourced. They're non-GMO, there's no soy, gluten, preservatives, artificial flavors. Plus, there are a lot of vegan options available if you are vegan. It's all clinically proven, really clean and natural. And I also think it's something that it's really good to look into if you're really conscientious about your health and your well-being. It's all really affordable and flexible, and I also really love that it can just be shipped directly to your door in this day and age. That's like my favorite thing. My experience, you know, I just took their online quiz about my lifestyle and different foods that I eat, and then it just told me what would be best for me to take. So these are the 3 that I'm using. I have OMG, Omega the Great. My mom is very picky and particular about omega-3s. She looked at this bottle and she said, oh, that's a really good one. For me, one of my biggest concerns is having clear skin. It's just something I've struggled with since I was like 11. I don't know if you can see on camera, but I'm like joking that I'm a unicorn lately because I just got this big monster of a zit on my forehead a couple days ago. So hopefully the omega-3s will help that to calm down a little bit. And then I also got Daily Cleanse. It is also, again, helping your skin because that is my priority. In general, it helps clear your body from toxins. The main ingredient in here is green algae, and one reason I was interested in this in particular is because I'm Korean. My family has always touted how important it is to have things like miyeokguk, eating a lot of seaweed, because it cleanses your body. It's really, really healthy for you. It's actually what women are given to eat when they're breastfeeding because it's so healthy at just clearing out your system and making the breast milk really, really healthy for your baby as well. And then finally, the third one I have is a gummy called Calm Sweet Calm. Anybody who is the parent of a toddler or two will very much appreciate this one. It just has a basis of ashwagandha and L-theanine, but it just helps to give you a little bit of stress relief if your life is intense. Very, very convenient to have as a parent. If you guys are curious to see what products that Home Nutrition recommends for you, I will leave a link to the quick quiz down in the info box down below, plus you can get 15% off. So this dinner was kind of fun because my mom, me, and Ben all working to cook together. So this is honey garlic chicken. It's one of my favorite meals. The kids really like eating it, and I think sometimes that is the most difficult thing when you're a parent. Finding something that you can cook and put all this effort into that they will actually all eat. Just because we already had pineapple sliced up from the other day, we are also eating some pineapple, and we got the gaktoki from earlier today, and then we also have regular kimchi as well that we're eating. It's perfect. It just falls off the bone. We snuck out. My parents just came into town to visit. Like I mentioned earlier, they are already being so very helpful in just being a body in the house while the kids are asleep, and that is the only time Ben and I can really get an excuse to have a date.
Yeah, as much as we can call this a date.
So we decided to sneak out of the house and we got some milkshakes. I wanted to show you guys the result of our late night adventure. I got a chocolate frozen custard. Ben over there got a little shake. It's been a long time since I had any ice cream, period. That's not bad for a date, a late date. Okay, I'm gonna take a bite. Wow. I feel like I've been such a chocolate addict for the last few months. I think it's because I've been eating a lot less sweets and candies and stuff. And so I've been really into dark chocolate, and this definitely has that flavor. So it's just hitting the spot, you know? So I guess that is the end of everything I'm going to be eating today, because you know, if you eat anything after chocolate ice cream at 10 p.m., it's never going to be anything healthy, so I'm definitely not gonna have anything past this. I wanted to say thank you once again to Home Nutrition for sponsoring this video, and if you guys want to let me know what is your favorite thing to eat late at night, like your guilty pleasure. Let me know that down in the comments. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching this video, and I guess I will see you guys next time. I love you.